What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News. Okay, so
someone said, do you get along with Kenya? I don't know her. See a bitch is out of her entire bag. And the bag was big too, so I was in it. I was sitting, I was comfy cozy. So I work in this industry where I was taught there's enough room for everyone. And it's been very difficult to climb in this business and not sell your soul and not do foul stuff. Get up high, keep a nice skin clear. But in the meantime, we gotta moisturize, honey, so you keep it right. Some of these ladies got craters in their face, they need skin correction. So I'd rather be over moisturized than under, you know what I mean? You know, some people got craters in their face. They wasn't born that way, which means that they did something to contribute to the fucked up skin. You know what I'm talking about? You'll hear me speak about it a lot this season.
Well, most of you remember that. I had to bring that back, Eva talking about Kenya's skin and all of that. And then in the preview, we see Kenya basically telling Eva, you don't want, you don't want this. Basically, you don't want a piece of me. Okay? Well, Eva spoke to page 6. And she's talking about a snake that Kenya Moore talked about in her Instagram Live.
Anyway, today is a very interesting day. You try to be nice to some people. You really try to be nice to some people. And for no reason, they attack. Snakes. So many snakes around me. Not in my inner circle. Not in my inner circle. I have some riders in my inner circle. People who really, 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 really ride for me. And I have my extended inner circle like Team Twirl. Amazing fan base. People who give me the heads up. Protest for me. All kind of stuff. That feels really good, actually.
And also, how, is she getting along with Kenya Moore? So the title, Eva Marcille says a snake on the Real Housewives of Atlanta has fractured several relationships. Eva says there's definitely a snake in the group. In a lot of this season, you see us trying to figure out who the snake is, okay? And it's so unassuming and kind of catches you off guard. Literally, no one expected it. At some point, you'll find out who it is, but you couldn't guess it. They just created so much discord between the girls in different relationships and friendships were severely fractured from this snake. Ooh. When it came to working with returning housewife Kenya Moore, Marcille says she was pleasantly surprised by the former beauty queen. I don't know if it's because she's a mom or what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, we didn't always see eye to eye, and that you will see during the show. We definitely had our share of disagreements and not being on the same page. However, overall, as a person, I like Kenya. She's a good egg. She's a nice woman. She's definitely genuine. Ooh, okay. Well, that's what Eva had to say about Kenya. Now, we've been saying Tanya might be the snake. All right. Because when Eva said you might not see it coming, I'm thinking Giovanna, she caused a lot of mess last season. So it wouldn't be a shocker if she was the snake. You know what I'm saying? Tanya, every single comment that you've read about her is, oh my God, you are so uplifting. You are so refreshing. You're a breath of fresh air. You are everything. It's been nothing but compliments and amazing things when it comes to Tanya. Innocent, amazing, nothing but beautiful compliments. Tanya being a snake, that's why it would shock everyone. Cynthia Bailey, people have made comments here and there about her, being two-faced and this, that, and the third because she's friends with Kenya and friends with Nene and all the stuff that happened. So if it was revealed as her, it wouldn't be a shocker, even though everyone knows that, Cynthia is love and light, and I rock with Cynthia. I think she's amazing. But based on everything that's happened, I'm talking about the shocker part. It won't be a shocker. It will be a shocker, though, if it's Tanya, okay? But Tanya also has something to say about her friendship or lack thereof with Kenya Moore. So let's get into that as well. You can't fit everything in the title now. So let's get into that. This is what she had to say to Essence, okay? The title of the article, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Tanya Sam says Kenya Moore changed dynamic of the hit series, okay? Many fans are looking forward to the epic return of Kenya Moore to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but some of her castmates aren't as excited. Friend of the show, Tanya Sam, stopped by Essence recently where she opened up about how Moore's return has altered the show. The dynamic has definitely changed. She admitted, I was there last year and I've had a good solid year and a half to grow my friendships even more with the girls. She gets along with most of the girls, speaking with them regularly, okay? I don't have that friendship yet with Kenya, Sam said. We've talked on the phone maybe once or twice, but sometimes these things take time or prayer. Ooh, she's saying it takes prayer, child, to get to know Kenya. Well, Kenya knows how to see through people. So she will rock with you and give everybody a chance, okay? She would give everybody a chance because she's aware how people are hard on her, okay? However, she gave you a chance, and if she sees something about you that is like, this person is questionable, then have a nice life, okay? Just love Kenya Moore. In my Kenya Moore voice, yes, Kenya is so fine. Kenya Moore is gorgeous. Kenya Moore is so gorgeous. Kenya, heart emojis. Kenya always look great in yellow. Kenya, fire emoji. Kenya looks great. Well, I don't know what else to say. How are you all the way on the end, basically falling off the picture, and still falling off the picture, a hot mess, and still managed to shine. When I tell you that Kenya Moore is stunning, okay? Yes, the ladies look great, but Kenya, that dress, that hair, the cut, the way how it's everything, just everything. And no, I'm not being biased because, I rock with Kenya Moore like that. Come on, look at the picture. She looks gorgeous, okay? But I didn't want to be the one to say it. I just wanted to read some of the comments. Now, this is not what social media looks like, though. In the comments, you see a lot of Kenya Moore looks great. But when you really read the comments, excluding a few Kenya Moore looks great, people are not happy with this picture, okay? Now, this is what the new intro is going to look like, okay? Maybe when they're moving around in video, it might look better. But people are disappointed. They are dragging whoever that set this up and all of that because, and I understand, to me, it's not that deep. It's just a picture. But I'm going to get into the comments and social media outrage very soon. But let me just give my little 2 cents, okay? Cynthia Bailey, Nene Leakes, and Kenya Moore, they are all tall. Now, if you were to ask me, from what I've seen, I feel like Nene Leakes is a little bit taller, than Kenya Moore, and Cynthia Bailey is taller. But according to Google, which is not always right, they are all 5'10". They're all the same height. So, even though I feel like Google is off a few inches, let's just say if all of them are the same height. And what's going around is, Portia is in the middle. And there were people, this is nothing against Portia. Okay, I don't have nothing against Portia. But as people were rejoicing that Portia is in the middle, right where she belongs and all of that, the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan pages responded, no, they did this by height. And it have nothing to do with because you're in the middle. That means A, B, and C. Okay, as you can see, they felt like Nene is tall, Kenya is tall. They are the most talked about and most impactful. So let's put them on the end and then put, Eva and Cynthia close because they're close in height, once Eva have her heels on. And the two shortest people in the middle, which is Portia and Candy. But no, if you're going by height and you put Nene on that side and Kenya on this side, then Cynthia Bailey, especially wearing the color of dress that she's wearing, should have been between Candy and Portia. Yes, Eva dressed absolutely threw the entire photo off. Not feeling this. They should have been in the same color. The black image set the bar so high, so I get it. Love the black one. This looks cheap. I don't like it. The colors are all off and random. I don't like it. They should have put Eva in a yellow dress too. Exactly. Yes, I'm here for that. Eva dress is messing with my OCD. Eva usually comes through with a cute look, but this time she took a left turn. Individually, all look great, but an absolute mess of a group picture. Kenya looks the best. I never thought I'd say this, but Eva looks a mess. Eva looks like an outcast in this. It's not necessary. Only Kenya is looking good here, honestly, and I love them all, but this is a mess. This is garbage. Wrong color. Inconsistent. They went from the best housewives cast photo to this. So there you have it. People are not happy about this. They're not feeling this at all. Let me just insert something that we talked about.
All right, as far as the girl at the restaurant, most of you heard about Dennis allegedly cheating on Portia. There's this girl named Sincerely, and that's her name on social media. And you can see her in the episode saying, I'm the mistress. I don't think the girl is admitting to being Dennis' mistress. I think she's saying to Candy, look, man, I didn't do anything, and yet my name is all over the blogs saying that I'm the mistress, but I'm really not. And Bravo basically chopped up her entire conversation and just kept the part, I'm the mistress, and put that on a preview so that people could watch. But I don't think she's admitting to being his mistress because she denied all over social media when news broke a few months back.
Basically, what I said was true. The girl pulled up on Candy and was basically like, they're saying that I'm Dennis' mistress, and everything I basically said is what the girl is saying. Basically, Candy is sitting at the table with Cynthia Bailey and Eva, and they are eating at Old Run, Old Lady Gang. And then the girl sincerely basically sent Candy a drink. Now, we all know Candy does not drink, okay? And then she comes up on them. Candy gives her a hug and says her name because Candy knows her. The girl's been on 3 different reality shows. And she's like a socialite in Atlanta, so people know who she is. So of course Candy knows who she is. So Candy said hi, gave her a hug, and she said, can I sit down? Apparently there's this story going around about Dennis, Portia's fiance, having a mistress. And apparently they're saying, I'm the mistress. I don't even know what they're talking about. I'm confused. I already knew that was coming. For the people who are upset at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, saying things like, the show is not as authentic as I thought it was. The show is fake. That scene was super produced. Of course, they have to have a plan and structure, because if you don't do that, they will be filming nonsense all day. So of course they're going to set up a scene, a scenario. Now what's going to happen in that? That's the part that's real. So of course the producers told Sincerely to be there. They told her when to come in. They told her when the girls would be there filming. All of that part they told her. As far as the girl pulling up on Candy and Cynthia and Eva, that's the part that is the reality. Eva's reaction, Cynthia's reaction, Candy's reaction, and what they're going to say, that's the reality and that's real. But the girl coming in, of course she knew she was coming in. She's already mic'd. You understand what I'm saying? I'm mic'd. She's already mic'd. So yes, it is a reality show, but they have moments where they have to build things around those moments in order to get those authentic reaction. So of course, the season started with all of that drama and Candy and Portia and Dennis. So it makes sense for Dennis and Portia mess to continue. Then it's going to lead to the breakup. Then it's going to lead to reconciliation. And now we're here.
That I'm sounding repetitive, but let me just also say this for all of the people who's about to drag Candy again. Portia Williams supporters, some of Portia Williams supporters, you have to understand that the producers did this as well. Hey Candy, we're going to be filming at your restaurant today with Eva and Cynthia. Come and, when you get there, we will tell you what's going to happen. And so, hey, I'm doing my job. I'm getting my check. The producers are the ones who sent the girl there, like I just said. So that's why you see Candy's face looks like this. So looking at this, from the outside looking in, you're like, wow, Candy, you and Portia are finally getting to, a good place. You promised to stay out of her business and all of that. So why is this girl coming at your restaurant to talk to you about Portia and Dennis' situation? It wouldn't have made sense for this show had this girl talked to anybody else, because the person that all of the conversation started with in the beginning was Candy. So it makes perfect sense to continue with Candy and conclude with whatever else is going to happen. So understand it's the producers, and understand it's a show, it's entertainment, and most of it is real, and some of it the producers have to step in and stop taking it to heart to the point where you're on this woman page already before the episode even aired, dragging her. And I'm talking about Kim. Well, I am wishing all of the ladies nothing but the best. Just going to go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.